So, Aquaman is the sixth movie in the DCEU. And who do they get to make this? The guy that directed Saw and The Conjuring. Oh, wow. So I saw Aquaman finally, and it's the second best. Like, people say it is the best movie in the DCEU, like right up there with Wonder Woman. But so even though like after Wonder Woman, the Justice League was bad, which I did see Justice League like yesterday, like before I saw the movie, and Justice League was actually, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. It's not bad to me. I thought it was alright, and and I think it is a superhero movie. I think Joss Whedon actually did try to make it good. But so this is what I think the DCU in a whole was all good after Wonder Woman. I think because Justice League kind of would have sucked. I think it would have been dark. And then, but like I think Joss Whedon like helped out, and that's when I think after Wonder Woman, then they started reshooting the Justice League to make it more friendly. And actually, Justice League was actually pretty decent. I think it looked good, even though people say the lighting is terrible. It looks ugly. It actually doesn't look ugly. Actually, I think it looks like the best out of all the movies. And so now we're in Aquaman, and now it's surprisingly good. So I actually kind of thought this movie was kind of gonna suck for once. So first off, it's James Wan. As you know, right now he has his own cinematic universe right now, the Conjuring universe, and his last movie, The Nun, was like a total critical flop. It was like really bad. I heard. I didn't see it, but I heard it was bad. So I thought like this movie could just like be bad. And also, like, I think he even kind of made a reference because there's a scene where Aquaman goes to Italy, and then then there are like these nuns, and like this action scene where this guy is like this laser bug looking thing, and so yeah, I thought that's why, and also mostly, the trailers didn't look great. It just kind of looked. Yeah, it looked like Black Panther almost. The idea of like an underwater kingdom that's like sealed and protected, and it's all about these two people trying to claim a kingdom. Like these family relatives are trying to claim, and they fight for it. So. That and so yeah, it looks so much like Black Panther, just underwater, and yeah, it is like Black Panther, but I think it is actually done in a pretty decent way. Cause it's like when the people that didn't really like Wonder Woman. They kind of thought that it was it looked too much like it did look more like a cross between Thor and Captain America, the first Avenger. And yeah, I would say Wonder Woman was kind of like Captain America with World War One if it took place in. And so yeah, that part. But I think, Aquaman just kind of did it in this good way. It actually kind of felt like in its own way, because I would say if I was asked what is the best DC movie, and it was Wonder Woman, Aquaman, I would say Aquaman, because to be honest, Wonder Woman wasn't that good. Because I think there are a lot of people out there that kind of would say it wasn't that good, and to be honest, I didn't see. I did not see any of the DCEU movies that, like Man of Steel or I didn't see Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, or Suicide Squad or Justice League. I only seen Wonder Woman because I was surprised on the reviews, and I was also surprised with Aquaman, so I saw those movies. And so yeah, Wonder Woman to me, I thought it was just kind of boring, but I like Chris Pine. He was good as Steve Trevor, but as an action movie, it just kind of fell flat. It just felt like all these like slow motion scenes, and it's meant to look like cool, but it's like it's been done before in like The Matrix. So yeah, it's actually bad as an action movie, but yeah. But it was all right, but it just wasn't like the worst thing. Aquaman's better because it has like it has good action scenes and like and just it's just meant to be like this crazy popcorn flick, and that it knows that it kind of is a little silly because because now the DC is taking a Marvel direction, which, to be honest, it's fine. Like, I don't think they just should copy Marvel because, like, if they just make it dark, because like Man of Steel and its sequel, it all copied just too much from the Dark Knight trilogy, and also like Man of Steel was meant to be realistic, which is to be honest, that's actually a bad idea. Superman is not realistic. You cannot take some guy with who can fly and shoot laser out of his eyes and could freeze something with like his breath. You can't take that realistic, guys. It's just that it's just not. I don't really think you should just like make that realistic, because they did it. Why Christopher Nolan did it with Batman was because actually Batman did not have powers, and Nolan picked like the characters in Batman that could be realistic, like. The Joker could like exist in real life. Maybe even Bane could be this evil warlord. And maybe there is this. Okay, actually, Batman Begins. No, Batman Begins was a little too not so realistic, but yeah. So now like the DCU is now colorful, and you know what? It's good. Because there is something when it is colorful, it doesn't look like it is like Marvel. It actually does look like its own thing, which I kind of like. So so the casting was good. I think Jason Momoa was really good as Aquaman, and whoever played the Mara. The biggest actor that it wasn't bad, but I just wish he just wasn't cast with Willem Dafoe. So to be honest, he's been in like comic book movies before. He's been in actually almost nearly all the Spider-Man movies and so I think Willem Dafoe, when it comes to superhero movies, I think he should be mostly cast as a villain. I think he's better as a villain, not as a superhero. Because a good guy, because he's Cat. Because this voice could just sound. He is meant to be. I think he is meant to be a villain. Also, because I thought he was actually even going to be the villain in Justice League, but no, it just turned out to be someone else. I don't know who it was who played Steppenwolf, that everyone just had a problem with. And Nicole Kidman was actually good as the mother, but but the thing was that the biggest problem I had was actually the effects. Oh my god, they're actually kind of bad sometimes. So at the beginning, these stormtrooper people that are from the water, they're from Atlantis, try to take like Aquaman's mom, because Aquaman's mother was the queen, but she fell in love with this man, but this lighthouse keeper, and so then so these people want the queen to return, and so and like these people, they look so bad. They look like, it looks like a TV movie, like you're watching TV, like a TV show, like you're watching the Aquaman television show that takes place in the same universe as Arrow and the Flash. It's like that bad, and so yeah, most of the effects are good. Like in like when they go to Italy, the effects are actually pretty decent on the bug guy. I think it was like Black Lantern. I didn't get his name, but that the effects in that seem good. But like there are like these parts with like Willem Dafoe. He looks like he's like on a green screen. It looks so bad, and like it has the worst kind of like special effects in Aquaman. And yeah, it is actually really kind of crazy. Yeah, it's bad. But, it did have, but, like, people do kind of say, like, if the movie was bad, then the effects would be hated on. But it seems like people did like it, so, and now, because I think, I think they're gonna like it anyway, even if the effects are really bad, because DC does use CGI so much in their movies. So, Aquaman was good. I'm kind of actually excited for Shazam, because it looks kind of funny. And also, so I think like next year in 2000, it's gonna be Shazam, and Wonder Woman 2, which I think could actually kind of suck, because I'm hearing, I don't know if it's actually rumors that there's gonna be a resurrected Steve Trevor, which maybe it is gonna happen, because like I don't know if like maybe Chris Pine's gonna have like nowhere to go, because I think like he just kind of got like I heard he just like walked out of Paramount with Chris Hemsworth, like when they're talking about Star Trek 4. So I think maybe that it is gonna happen. So me and Chris Pine could just have work to do. So that is the video. Thank you for watching it. And what's your favorite DC movie? Is this better than Wonder Woman? Is this best in your opinion? But just leave a like in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.